Hello, this is Edwin Edebury, your Chief Happiness Officer. I am so excited today, folks, and you will find out very, very quickly why I'm this excited, all right? But my name is Edwin Edebury, and I'm your Chief Happiness Officer. With me today is Bill Scalzitti, and it is the romance by choice. Now, I don't know about you guys, okay? But there's something kind of like special with romance, especially when it's somebody that you just cannot take your eye away from, you can't take your heart away from, you can't even stay away from them, you know, it's cool. Now, some people are gonna say, oh, there's nothing like that anymore, but guess what? I have good news for you. Bill, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so before we get to the meat of the stuff or the gist, share with my audience, how did you get started in this line of business?
Well, I got into this business. I got married at a very young age. The marriage went on for 7 years. When the marriage was over, I said, how does something that starts out so joyously crash and burn in the rubble of heartbreak and disaster? And it really bothered me because I was always a romantic at heart. And I just set out on the streets of New York City talking to people when they came to my office, or I'd meet them on the street or wherever. And if they were single, I'd say, tell me what's going on in the singles world. Are you happy, having a good time? Is it easy? Is it hard? And people would give me all this information. And I started to compile this information. And one thing led to another, and I started to notice patterns. And then I put together a program. I started doing group classes at the Learning Annex in Manhattan, Parents Without Partners, Jewish Community Centers. And I compiled an entire program that I eventually developed into a course. I put it into my audiobook, Romance by Choice. And I've been doing this since 2006.
Wow. So essentially, you know, most people divorce, they go into the blame game. You know, they go into the guilt game, you know, whatever it is, whether they're blaming people or they're feeling guilty, whatever. But you decide, okay, wait a second, there gotta be something I can do with this, you know? and you literally took it to the street and started to talk to people about it. That is awesome. Well, you know, there's nothing like research, no question about it. And you have the years of experience to back it up. So let's get down to the meat of it. What are the benefits? What are some of the, you know, give me like just 3 of those benefits that people come to work with you, romance by choice. What would they get out of it?
Well, there are 3 questions I ask every client. 1 is, who are you?
Okay.
2 is, how do you choose to live the rest of your life? And 3 is, who do you choose to live it with? And those questions compile the entire program. Because most people, what I found from the research is most people have no idea what's going to make them happy in a partner.
Wow.
We've learned everything from television, the media, friends, family, but no one has given us any true education. So It's just a matter of happenstance and chance that people meet each other, and sometimes it works out. But since 1 out of every 2 marriages fails, there's a lot of room for improvement.
Wow. So let's go back to those 3 questions again. So question number 1.
Who are you? If you don't know who you are, then no one else will know who you are.
Now, that sounds so simple though, but apparently it's not that simple.
Correct. Yeah, because if you have to love and respect yourself.
Who you are.
And if you don't love and respect yourself, no one else can love and respect you.
That is so true. Then what's the second question?
The second question is, how do you choose to live the rest of your life?
How?
No one thinks really about this.
No.
And I tell my clients, if you don't know how you choose to live the rest of your life, then someone's going to tell you how to do it. And that's not going to be fun.
No. In other words, if you are not the main player in your life, then somebody else is going to dictate what happens. Wow. So who are you? How do you choose to live the rest of your life? And then I think is the third place that most people kind of jump into. You know, they pass the first and they ignore the second. They just jump into, okay, I'm just looking for somebody, right? So,
Right.
so
So
that's
the
the question, right?
third question is, who do you choose to live it with? And that may sound simple, but I have a long list of qualities, traits, personalities, habits, hobbies, interests, all of these things that you need to consider about a person you're going to bring into your life.
Yes.
And it's not just, most people say, oh, I want someone warm, nice, and friendly. I said, if that's all you're looking for, get a dog, because they're warm, nice, and friendly. But there's a lot more that goes into finding a partner. And so many things people never think about until it's too late.
Yeah. So here is what I'm understanding from you. And it seems for me that it's pretty consistent. I've seen it so many times that some of the things that are the most valuable in our life, we don't have any basic training on it, you know?
Right.
Whether it's romance, whether it's happiness, even whether it's money, you know, we don't have any basic training in any of these things. And so we are just tossed into it, and it becomes trial and error. And no surprise that 1 out of 2 people divorce, you know, even after being madly in love. So if you are hearing this, folks, I encourage you, reach out to Bill. Now, Bill kind of assured me before we started this that he will provide free complimentary. In other words, give him an opportunity to answer a few of your questions. Then you can tap into all these years of experience and research that he has done. And maybe he can save you a lot of distress, a lot of depression, a lot of heartache, a lot of broken heart, a lot of all the things that comes with falling in and falling out of love. So, Bill, what is the best way for people to reach out to you?
Best way to do it is to go to my website, romancebychoice.com. All my contact information is there, and reach out to me. And I'll be more than happy to set up a complimentary interview with you to see what's going on in your life, tell you all about Romance by Choice, and see if it's a good fit for you.
That is awesome. Again, folks, Bill assured me he doesn't bite. That complimentary is the key word there. It's complimentary. You have nothing to lose, but he can save you years of headache. So check Bill out. Bill, thank you so much for hanging out with me today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Hey, my name is Edwin Edebiri, and I'm your Chief Happiness Officer. Stay happy.